This is what I thought happened when you submit a college application. But when I applied to CU Boulder, that's not what happened at all. One day, I got a hold of my admission counselor. I asked him how their application machine would process my application. But there was no scary machine. See, my counselor, this real, living, breathing human being, is who would read my application and know that I'm not just some numbers on a piece of paper. He is able to see me as a real human being, too. Of course, one of the first things he looks at is my GPA, to see how well I've done overall. If I'm a little worried about my GPA, I still have my senior year to bump that number up. Counselors at CU Boulder know that a GPA can only tell you so much, so they look closer at things like the kinds of courses I've taken, my workload, and how consistent I've been. Maybe I stumbled a little along the way. Was I able to pick myself up and keep climbing? No matter how well I've done, though, I knew senior year was no free ride. They don't ask for final transcripts for nothing. When looking at test scores, they take the SAT or the ACT. It doesn't matter. And I'll admit, my first attempt wasn't my best. But my counselor told me I could take it again, and they'd only look at my best scores from each section. After all the scores and grades and stuff, I knew the essays were my chance to let my counselors know why I belonged at CU Boulder. I could write about the things I'm passionate about, the challenges I've overcome, experiences I've had, the important people in my life. You know, the things that make me, well, me. And that's what the application is really meant to do, to capture who you are and how you're right for CU Boulder, and how CU Boulder is the right place for you too. After I turned everything in, the hardest part was waiting. Some other people were getting in right away, but I knew not everyone has the same path, and I might have to prove myself a bit more academically before I'd get a decision. Whatever your path, know you have more control than you think, and it all comes down to working hard till the end and continually trying to better yourself. Your counselor will be there for you the whole way. Remember, there is no application processing machine.